Hey guys, what's up? So I just got back home from work and I didn't really get to catch the end of the CLG versus EG match, and yes, that does mean that No Black did unfortunately get kicked out of the tournament. It looked like they were going to have a really good run to win the tournament. They had a lot of momentum, a lot of potential, but unfortunately that kind of ran out, and they really fought as hard as they could, and at the end of the day, nobody can knock them for losing and getting third place because they really did their best. And we're just going to talk about it here, tournament results and everything. I've got a couple other things to talk about too, like some Destiny news and some news about Season 2 of the Halo Championship Series. So let's talk about Championship Series Season 1 final results. So I'm going to start at 8th place and I'm going to work my way up. So, as you all know, I completely suck at doing predictions. The first one that I did, the first prediction video, which was for Gamers Are Giving, I sucked. And this one, I only got one prediction right. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing them, but I just suck. Like I try to give as much reasoning as I can for why I'm picking them to do this, but it just doesn't go my way. I would suck if this was for money. Betting for whoever's gonna get 8th to first place. But 8th place is actually a huge surprise. It's Optic Halo. I predicted them to get 4th place. I thought that they had a really good chance of winning, but I guess they weren't meshing. I don't know what happened. But they got 8th place. They got last place. Well, actually, five got last place. The European team get last place now. Okay, so I guess I got two predictions right. I got the European team getting last, and then I got the 7th place right. So 8th place, Optic Halo, they get $2,000, so that's $500 a piece for them. And I really like the payout. If it was $50K for this whole entire payout thing, it definitely would not have covered people's flights and stuff. But that they bumped it up to $100K, so it definitely is very fair. Optic Halo, even though they got 8th place, they still get $2,000, $500 a piece. So it kind of makes up for them paying for their plane tickets, whatever. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people have said that they're just representing Optic, that Optic isn't paying, or any of Optic's sponsors, they're not paying for any of the airfare or hotel or team pass. They're pretty much paying out of pocket, so that $2,000 does definitely helps them, and they're not walking away empty-handed like the European team Vibe, even though Vibe did get $10,000. So at the end of the day, I guess Optic Halo does get the shit end of the stick, but 7th place does get $2,000 as well. If you didn't know who was on Optic Halo, it was Flamesword, Assault, Contra, and Ace. I really thought that Flamesword was going to propel the rest of his teammates in Optic and Halo to really get 4th place or better, but I don't know what happened. I honestly didn't really get to catch too much of it. I got to see Cloud9 take on Optic Halo. That was the one that I caught, and most of it was on on Cloud9. They were just showing Cloud9's POVs. I didn't really see what Optic Halo was doing wrong. Didn't really get to hear their communication too much, so I couldn't really say what went wrong. I'm sure Flamesword will definitely make a vlog about this. I'm sure he's very disappointed, and maybe a team change is gonna be happening. But when I look at this, roster on paper, it looks like the old status quo with Contra in place of Enable. So I don't understand why they wouldn't be able to mesh. I mean, they got 4th place at they actually got 3rd place at GVG. I know in my prediction video I said that they got 4th. I was wrong. They did get 3rd place. The event before that they got 4th place, or maybe it's an ESL Cup online. I know the online cups they were doing really good. Contra definitely has helped, so hopefully he doesn't get dropped or he doesn't leave, because he definitely fits the team very well. I think it's just maybe some communication errors that happen. I don't know, but I'm sure Flamesword will explain it. Okay, enough jibber jabber. We're going to be moving on to 7th place, which is Elevate. I did get that one right. They get $2,000. It is Spartan, Shooter, Munoz, and Gabriel. Not too surprised with this placing. I don't think that they were on par with the other teams. I think they need a little bit more experience. If they drop any players or if they leave, that's definitely going to hinder them a little bit more. They need to stick together. They need to make a run into Season 2, and then if it doesn't work out in Season 2, then maybe that's when they should make a roster change. But I really hope this roster sticks all the way to the championship, which is going to be in July for the Season 2 of the Halo Championship Series, because I do think that they have the potential to win the finals in that one if they stick together and they keep on playing in every single event, online and on LAN, because they definitely are experienced players in Halo, but on LAN together they aren't experienced, and they should definitely practice more, and then they could definitely take a tournament or two. Next, 6th place, Straight Rippin'. It improved a little bit, I guess, but I'm not too surprised with them getting 6th place. Straight Rippin', they get $4,000. I'm not really, trying to say that it's one person's fault that they got 6th place, but I did see Straight Sick. He went negative 19 in one game, one objective game. He's definitely the oddball out. He's the most inexperienced Halo player in the whole entire bunch. T-Squared's been around since Halo 1, Nate has been around since Halo 2, and Legit's been around since Halo 2, and Straight Sick's only been around since Halo 3 when he was doing very good in those professional Halo 3 free-for-alls. But when it comes to team play, I don't know, I don't know what's up with that, why he went negative 19, but I'm not going to be surprised if he gets dropped because T-Squared, Legit, and Nate are probably going to stick together. They've teamed before, and, they know what it takes to win. And they're probably going to drop Straight Sick, probably try to pick up somebody else that they've teamed with before and try to get an experienced player, someone more experienced than Straight Sick, and someone that T-Squared is more confident in or that has more chemistry with and that meshes well with. So that's unfortunate, but they get, $4,000 in 6th place, not bad. Money-wise, 5th place, Denal Esports takes that. They also get $4,000. I really thought Denal had a really good chance to win this tournament. Unfortunately, that's not the case. They get $4,000. It is Cloud, Ryan, Chig, and Mikwin on this team. I do think Ryan is going to leave the team. He was even talking about it before leaving the team. He said that he was going to see what happened at the championships, and at 5th place, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be sticking on the team, especially if he doesn't have a contract signing with them, which he does not. And we can see, like right now, it's pretty much Cloud, Chig, and Mikwin. He's probably already gone. He's probably already told him that he's going and seeing other options and stuff because he said that basically he was going to do that if they did not place well at this tournament, and they did not. 5th place is not acceptable in any professional player's eyes. But they get $4,000 for their troubles. Now the top 4, Cloud9 definitely stepping up this tournament. People thought that they were just going to lose again to Optic Halo. Optic Halo has been their nemesis, knocking them out of the tournaments in the past tournaments. But this time, finally, they were able to beat them and give them their 8th place finish. Cloud9, they take home $8,000. It is Ninja, Victory X, Spirit Self, and Hysteria. Hard to tell if they are going to stick around with each other. I know that even though they got 4th place and it did improve their placing, that they're disappointed and they wanted to win and they felt like they could have won the tournament. If anybody gets dropped, it's probably going to be Ninja. Victory X, Spirit Self, and Hysteria are the old members of Triggers Down, so they'll probably drop. Ninja might pick up SK. I know SK was saying that he was definitely going to be seeing if he's going to participate in Season 2 of HCS. So if SK gets picked up on this team, it'll be the original Triggers Down. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but it might, who knows. But yep, $8,000, Cloud9, 4th place. Top 3, Noble Black gets 3rd place with $10,000 prize. It's APG, Ares, Maniac, and Arcanum. This series between Noble Black and Counterlogic Gaming, I did get to see today before I went to work. It was freaking insane. And when I mean insane, I mean you will never, ever, ever have a better series than this. I mean, this is going down in history, in Halo history. So let me explain what happened. Okay, so Evil Geniuses knocked Counterlogic Gaming into the losers bracket, right? So that means that they're now in the losers bracket finals, and Noble Black has to beat them. Now, before I go into that, Noble Black took down Optic Halo, they took down Denial Esports, they took down Cloud9, and they almost, so close, took down Counterlogic Gaming. They were up 2-0, and then they just let Counterlogic Gaming get the other 2 games, so now it's 2-2, best of 5. Next game wins. It's going to be Slayer on Shrine, right? First game, it's 15 minutes, and the score ends. I forget what the score was, but it was a tie. So what that means is that it's going to be reset, 5 minutes. It's going to be the tiebreaker, going to be playing 5 minutes, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 minutes wins and moves on to play Evil Geniuses to take the crown. Well, they played again, 5 minutes. They tied again, 10-10. Okay, they gotta play it again, 5 minutes. Let's do it again. They tie again, and it's 10-10, I believe. And then they play again and they tie, and it's 7. I could be wrong. Either they tied 3 times or 4. I think they tied 4 times. The first one initially, and then the next 2 were 10-10, and then the next one was 7-7. So the original game was a tie, and the next 3 games were the 5-minute ones, and they're ties. And and then they have to play it again. We're going to be here all night. We're going to keep on playing this 5-minute Shrine Team Slayer game until one of you motherfuckers win the goddamn game, right? Okay, well, finally we have a winner. Alright, it looked like it was going to be another tie. It would look like it was going to be going in Noble Black's favor, but 1 minute, I think it was like a couple minutes left in the game. Counterlogic Gaming, they had to make a push, and it actually paid off, and they won. And they knocked Noble Black out of the tournament, and, you know, Noble Black has no reason to feel disappointed. I mean, they proved everybody wrong. Everybody was, you know, saying that they're not, you know, it's a bunch of pros that were, you know, not given a chance. Arcanum wasn't given a chance. APG left Optic Halo, and Optic Halo talked shit to him after he left. They dropped Ares. Optic Halo dropped Ares. And then Maniacs just, you know, float and ducks. And so, I mean, these guys just came together. They're pretty much the leftover Halo team. And they just proved that they are experienced Halo players, which is true. And that they deserve a shot at the money. And, you know, nobody should doubt them. And, you know, they take home 10K. They take home 5 digits. Third place. And they definitely proved a lot of people wrong. And they represented Noble Black. And you know what? Good luck to them in Season 2, because they are definitely a team that is not going to be underestimated at all this time. So Counterlogic Gaming, they went on to play against Evil Geniuses. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see any of this because I had to go to work. But Counterlogic Gaming did lose in the finals. They lost again. I mean, let's be real. You know, if you guys didn't know, this is how it works. If so let's say I have a team and there's another team, right? My team you know, beats the other team in the best of 5, let's say we 3-2 them, they have to go to losers bracket now, right? If they win in the losers bracket and they come back to fight us in the finals, the series is still 3-2. All we have to do, all my team has to do is win 3 more games. It's going to be the best of 11, right? If we do that, we win. But in order for them to win the tournament, they have to win 4 games to make it, you know, 6. They have to 6-3 us. And then it's another series, best of 5. So then they would have to at least 3-2 us to win. So, you know, I mean, who could really see Counterlogic Gaming winning after, you know, they went against Noble Black? I mean, that was draining. That was draining. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 15, 35 minutes of gaming. And I think earlier on they had a 30-minute bomb game on Shrine against another team in the tournament. So, I mean, they were drained. You know, I mean, you could say that they had momentum a little bit, but, I mean, after that, that is just draining. And they're going to have to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games to get the crown. I mean, that's just too much, you know. I mean, maybe they could have done it. I don't know what the series score was, but, you know, I really think that Evil Geniuses just had too much of an advantage, and they beat Counterlogic Gaming. If Counterlogic Gaming has Ogre 2, Heinz, and Snakebite Brill 2, they get $20,000, which is very good, and they get second place. And first place, Evil Geniuses, that is going to be Lethal, Roy, Lunchbox, Snipedown, and they get $50,000 for winning the tournament. Don't think they lost. I'm not sure if they lost. They probably lost a game. They probably lost a game, but they didn't lose a single series. I mean, they're just dominant. They're just dominant in the Gamers for Giving tournament that they won. They only lost 1 game, I think. I mean, it's just crazy. That roster is crazy good, and that'll do it. That'll do it for Season 1. Congrats to Evil Geniuses, $50,000. If you want to look at what the trophy looks like, I'll link it down below. It's pretty sick. It's like a little tower with the Halo Championship Series on the bottom, and then it's got a Halo Spartan helmet on the top, and it's got a ring around it, which is pretty sick. So that'll do it for Season 1. Now, on to Season 2. New Halo Championship Series Season 2 information that you need to know. Okay, so 343 Industries announced some new information for Season 2 of the Halo Championship Series, including information on the first preseason cups and the first HCS sanctioned LAN event. So, preseason cup number 1 is going to be April 5th, so make sure you get your teams together. It is going to be less than 1 month from now. It's going to be preseason cup number 1 on ESLgaming.com. Make sure you register on there, make an account, and sign your team up. Preseason cup number 2 is going to be April 12th, which is going to be a week from then. I believe these are all going to be on Sundays. Are they going to be keeping the same format? Yes, they are. They're going to be on the first and second Sundays of April. Then we're going to have the first LAN event, which is going to be Iron Gaming. They're going to be hosting the HCS Atlanta event in Atlanta. That's going to be April 17th through the 19th. They're going to be updating the point system. And then there's going to be 2 LAN events with the Season 2 finals in July. So in July, that's going to be the Season 2 finals, and the dates are obviously going to be TBA. So 2 LAN events, that seems kind of minimal. But it's kind of this. I mean, we had like 3 LAN events, not including this one. So Iron Gaming in Atlanta, and then another one that's going to be announced. Probably UGC UMG is going to be hosting that one, maybe. So here's information about Iron Gaming having their HCS Atlanta event. So it's going to be April 17th through the 19th in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be the Season 2 kickoff event, $25,000 prize pool. Team passes are available now, so all you have to do is go to irongamingtv.com or irongaming.com. I'm not sure. You can Google it. It'll be there. Or maybe, let's see here. I believe it is. Hold on. irongaming.tv is their website, so make sure you go there to get your team passes. Or you could go to atlanta.irongaming.tv to get there faster. And you can also go to Iron Gaming TV's Twitter account and hit them up on there if you have any other questions. And it will be streamed live at twitch.tv/Halo. And also, we went from getting 8,000 viewers on Friday and Saturday to hitting 23,000 viewers, I believe, is what it was at when I left. And we probably hit 30K. I won't be surprised if we hit 30K in the actual finals. I mean, really impressive stuff. I mean, a lot of people didn't think that we were capable of getting that number. We actually made it to the number 6 place, number 6 on Twitch. If you ever go to twitch.tv and then hit browse in the top right corner, you will be able to see, the games, and they are in order of how many people are watching. We were number 6. We were in the top 8. That is pretty sick. So, Halo is definitely not dead. We are still alive, and that just proves it right there. And hopefully we can just keep on bumping those numbers up as 33, continues to fix this game. 33 continues to support Halo Esports and doesn't let it die, and we should be in good hands. Last thing to talk about, I know this is a long video, I really talked a lot in the HCS Season 1 finals, but last thing I want to talk about is in Destiny, a player soloed Crota Zen. Crota Zen is a raid, I believe. It is the 2nd raid. The Vault of Glass was the 1st raid, and then the Dark Below was the 1st expansion pack for Destiny. And it did introduce Crota's End, which is a new raid which gives players the task to defeat a god who goes by the name of Crota. And one person did it by himself in 16 minutes and 53 seconds. The video is right here if you want to check it out. It was a speedrun. It's pretty impressive. His name is Slayer Rage. He posted it on Reddit. He posted the video there, and to really show off his skills. So if you want to check it out, I will link it below. That is it for this video. Don't forget, the Walking Dead episode, if you live on the West Coast, is going to be on in about 20, 30, 40, 50, 42 minutes. If you don't, please do not spoil it for the rest of us, and I will catch you all tomorrow with another video. Thanks for watching.